Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and thanks for joining me on our regular Sunday. For those new folks that are checking out my channel for the very first time, I really do appreciate you doing that and I hope you like my content. Now today we have a very little known Swiss brand named Titoni, and this is one of their flagship watches called the Impetus CeramTech. This is model number 83765 S-FF-709. And again, y'all probably haven't even heard of this brand, but they are about as Swiss can get. They've been around for around 100 years. And obviously they just don't do as much marketing as some of the other much bigger Swiss brands. But man, this is a fantastic watch. It is a little expensive, obviously, because it is a pure Swiss brand. But man, I really like this thing. Let's check it out. Alright guys, we'll get into this thing, but first check out my Amazon shopping channel if you like any of the other watches I've reviewed on my channel. As y'all know, I get a very small commission if you buy from my Amazon store. So whenever you do that, it does help out the channel a little bit, and I definitely appreciate it. So this is the outer watch sleeve. Let me take this off. Here's the inner watch box. I mean, nothing revolutionary. I mean, it's just a really nice box. Let's show you the inner watch box here. There you go. Got a little piece of plastic here to protect it. This is like an applied plaque on the watch box. The watch box itself is extremely heavy. Again, probably made out of some ceramic, I'm guessing. It's not wood, but it is very heavy and kind of hard to get out of this box. All right. So, get that out of the way. Now this did come with some other things outside of the watch box. You got this little sleeve here. This is your warranty card. And over here you got another warranty booklet and the instruction manual. Really nice. I don't know if this is actual leather or not, but it almost feels like leather. Embossed Titoni logo right there. There you go. And then there's the card. There's that. You get a little bit of marketing brochures here. This is for some of their ladies' watches, right there. La 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 la, Miss Lovely. There you go. And a thank you card. Thank you from the Titoni family. This is a small company. I think they only have like 60 employees, I believe. But they've been around for what, 105 years now, so they're doing something right. Thank you. There we go. All right, let's get all this stuff out of the way. Let's take a look at the watch. The box, I mean, again, I don't know if this is probably resin, some sort of resin, plastic, who knows. Very heavy. And here's your first look at the watch. There you go. Now this actually came on the rubber strap. I put it on the stainless steel bracelet. The rubber strap was a little bit too small for me. There's like the pillow backing right there. And here's your first look at the watch. They also sent me a couple extra links, which I thought was really nice. Extra links right there. And here is the watch. Nothing else in this box other than the strap and those links. All right. And it's a really interesting watch, man. That blue, unless you're in direct light, that blue is very dark actually. But man, it's a good looking watch. You kind of got a little bit of AP vibes, like Royal Oak vibes a little bit. But man, it's good looking, for real. A lot of ceramic on it. So let me go ahead and tell you all the 7 specs you need to know, and then we'll talk more about this thing. If you want to check out all the full specs, check down there in the description field. So you're looking at a 43 millimeter 316 stainless steel case with ceramic inlay. It's 11.9 millimeters thick. It's 50 millimeters lug to lug. The bracelet is also 316 stainless steel, and it starts at 25.75 millimeters and tapers down to 12.5 millimeters. It does have a really nice quick change system in there, and y'all saw that extra rubber strap that they provide. Water resistance is actually 300 meters, which is 990 feet. The bezel is inoperable Hackable, it doesn't work. This is really more of a dress diver, guys. This is not like a tool diver. The movement is the ETA 2892-A2 with a 44-hour power reserve. You do get a laser cut gold-plated rotor. Really, really pretty rotor. And of course, you get a sapphire crystal with AR coating on both sides, and you get a sapphire crystal on the exhibition caseback. And again, if you want to learn all the specs of the watch, there are a lot of other things you can learn about this thing. Check down there in the description field, and I'll tell you everything you need to know. Again, not a very well-known brand at all. I don't know how I heard about this watch or how I heard about this brand, but I reached out to them, and they were nice enough to send me this review unit. And man, it's a stunner. And you know, I take all of my watches and I put them under a 40 times magnification loop, and I look at the dial and I scrutinize it. There is not a blemish or a fault or anything on this dial. The craftsmanship is absolutely, it's astounding how well this watch is made. Really, really good. Now you can see those ceramic inlays on the side of the case. And of course, you know, ceramic is very scratch resistant. They even have a little ceramic inlay with the Titoni logo right there on the crown, screw down crown. And another thing, when you wind this watch, of course, it's an automatic. You don't have to if you don't want to. But if you want to wind it, you cannot hear the winding at all. I mean, normally you hear that little zzz, zzz when you're winding a watch. This one, nothing. I mean, it is almost completely silent. You have to hold it up to your ear to even hear the winding. Then you look on the other side. There's another big ceramic inlay. I don't know how this ceramic is attached to the watch. It's a little mystery there. I have no clue. But you got a really nice handset. All those, obviously, those indexes are applied. The lume on this watch, I will tell you, it's not that great. I don't even know what type of lume it is. They don't mention it on their website. I'm assuming it's probably some sort of superluminova concoction, but it's not that bright. Again, guys, this is more of a dress diver. I mean, it can go down, you know, to that 300 meters, but it really is more of a dress diver, because if you look on the bezel, that bezel's got those polishes. It's got 12 faceted polished areas on that polygon right there. I mean, you got the inlay right there for the numbers. Those are embossed on the dial. I love the indexes. I love the shape of the indexes. I like the handset. I like the second hand. Nice date window, very legible. You got the chapter ring there in white. Everything lines up. It's a fascinating looking watch. Really, really nice watch. Very impressed with this thing. I mean, guys, this is a really cool watch. Now we get to the bracelet. Maybe the best bracelet I have ever put on my wrist. Guys, this bracelet is just ridiculously comfortable. I mean, I love this bracelet. Again, maybe the best one I've ever put on my wrist, and that's including a couple of Rolexes I reviewed recently. It's got a really nice adjustment system. There you go. You got a milled scissor clasp. Let's go to the adjustment system. All you basically do is push this button in. It comes out. Push it back. It goes back in. If you look under here, you can see it's on like a little adjustment track right there. So it's really easy. Again, you just push it in to extend it. And if you want to actually tighten it, just push it back. You don't have to push the other buttons. Push it back. You'll hear it click. There you go. So really nice. Got a Titoni logo right there on the buckle. Very nice. Again, milled scissor clasp, stainless steel. You got a lot of polishing on these links. Super, super polished on the sides. And it's kind of like it's not like a mirror finish on the links, but man, they are really, really blingy and polished. It's like a high satin polish. It's the best way I can describe it. I don't like the fact that this has a male end link, and I wish it was a female end link, because as you can see, it kind of juts out a little bit. I wish they'd done something different to make this go flat when you take the bracelet and go like that, instead of it jutting out like this. I wish they'd done something different with that. Same thing on this side. It does have a 50 millimeter lug-to-lug measurement. But if you're a big guy, you're not going to have a problem. If you're a little smaller guy with a smaller wrist, you know, anything under probably 7.5, 8 inches, this might wear a little bit too big for you. It might. You might now. Then again, you can also put it on the rubber strap that's provided, and that might be your best bet. But man, this bracelet, guys, it's incredibly well made. The articulation and the links, the polishing, it's smooth. It doesn't pull any hairs. Now you look at the Caseback, and there's that 18 karat gold rotor. Really, I'm sorry, 18 karat gold plated rotor. It's not a solid rotor, obviously. This isn't like an AP or a Vacheron or something. There you go. There's your rotor. It's laser cut with the Titoni logo in there. There you go. Of course, again, sapphire crystal right here as well. Beautiful rotor, man. Really nice. Now that 18 karat gold coating is probably like microns thick, but it's pretty. I mean, I like it. It's really good looking. Now they do have their own manufacturer movement, and I'm not quite sure why they didn't put their own manufacturer movement inside of this instead of this ETA version, because they have the C-Scoper, which is their dive watch that uses their own manufacturer movement. So actually, I take that back. I think the manufacturer movement is designed by Titoni and maybe made somewhere else, but it's their movement. So I'm not quite sure why they didn't do that with this one. These are not cheap watches. Of course, you can see around the back of the Caseback, Titoni, it tells you, CeramTech, Switzerland, all that good stuff. So there you go. So let me go ahead and try this thing on. I mean, I know it fits because I've already put it on. I could actually probably take out a link. Oh my gosh. Wow, that is super comfortable. And when the light hits it just right, that dial comes to life. But if it doesn't, as you can see, it looks really dark navy blue. Light hits it, boom. It starts shining. It's almost got a, not a sunburst effect, but it does get really shiny. Good looking watch. Man, super comfortable. Wow. All right, let's go ahead and take this thing off. Let me show you this Lume. Guys, the Lume is probably the weakest part of the watch. I'll be honest. Let's go ahead and kill all these monitors. And let's take a look at this Lume. Again, probably some sort of Super Luminova. Who knows what grade it is. I mean, it's not bad. It's just not, it's not great. Let's put it that way. There you go. And those indexes are they're kind of slim. Well, at least the channel for the Lume is kind of slim. So guys, don't expect this to glow like a Seiko Monster or some sort of Citizen Pro Master or, some sort of other Seiko Pro specs. It's just not going to do it. So there you go. All right, let me cut everything back on here. I'd love to know your thoughts on this watch. Tell me what you think. The biggest takeaways for me are incredibly capable, more of a dress diver than a tool diver, insanely comfortable bracelet. Absolutely insanely comfortable bracelet. Fits great on my 8-inch wrist. Again, I'll probably have to take out maybe a link. Beautiful watch. These come in multiple different colors, by the way. Let me see what other colors you can get here. You can get, let's find out here real quick. There we go. And they come in, what, 5 other colors? In fact, I'll go ahead and put that up on the screen if you want to take a look at this. So you got your teal color dial and strap, your white dial and strap, your white dial with the blue strap, obviously the one I have on, and then a teal with the white dial, and then a white with the white dial. So the one on the upper left-hand corner, that's a little crazy for me, but hey, you never know. I mean, there might be a lady out there who likes it, or maybe just a guy that likes, teal. So anyway, they're the different colors. Again, really well-made watch. And I mean, I like it. Now, if you want to head on over to Titoni's website, I'll put a link down there in the description field so you can pick one up. They're not cheap, guys, and they don't offer any sort of coupon codes or anything like that. But if you want to, you're going to spend good money for this thing. This thing is $2,900. Actually, $2,970 to be precise. If you want to get one, head on over there and get one. Again, they are expensive, but you're getting a heck of a watch. All that ceramic is not cheap. You have a nice movement, all this sapphire, insanely comfortable bracelet. So I think this is an excellent option for I wouldn't even say this is an entry level because of the price, but it's, it's a good start into Swiss watchmaking. If you like the style, if you like all the features and the functions and the materials, this would be a fantastic start into Swiss watchmaking. Really good looking watch. All right, guys, it's been about it for this one. Again, head on over to Titoni if you want to pick one up. And as always, make sure you like and subscribe. Make sure you click that notification bell. It really does help out the channel when you do that. I cannot stress to you enough how much that helps out if you want to become a subscriber. And only do that if you like my content. If you don't like my content, keep it moving, man. Go watch somebody else's reviews if you like them better. But I do hope you like my stuff. I try really hard to make these reviews very informative and a little entertaining at the same time. Anyway, guys, thanks so much for watching. I will see you on the next review. Take care. Bye-bye.